Hello, Monkey. Are you ready for an amazing adventure?
Oh, yes, I have my adventure book and I can't wait to add a new stamp.
Great! We're off to Heckington to visit a windmill and find out how it works.
A windmill?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait.
Ready?
I'm steady.
Go!
Top niners! Yes!
What will we see? What will we discover? Where will we end up today on Monkey's Amazing Adventures? Hey, what will we see? Hey, what will we see? What will we discover? What will we discover? Where will we end up today? Where will we end up? It's Milkshake Monkey's Amazing Adventures.
Welcome to Heckington, Lincolnshire, Monkey. This is Heckington Windmill.
Oh, wow! It's huge. Oh, I like its giant arms. They're like a big ticking clock.
Those hands are called sails. Can you count them?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 sails on the windmill. Well, that's a lot of sails.
That's right, Monkey.
But what are they for?
A windmill is a building with sails that can turn in the wind. They're very useful because when the wind blows, it pushes the sails round, and this changes the movement energy from the wind into useful energy that can be used to grind wheat into flour, and we can use that flour to make cakes.
I love cake. Oh, especially banana cake. Oh, it's my favourite.
The best thing about wind energy is that it's clean energy, which means it doesn't damage the earth with pollution.
Wow, now that is really clever. I think this windmill looks like a tall tower, doesn't it?
It does, Monkey. There are 5 floors inside Heckington Windmill.
5 floors? Do a lot of people live in there then?
No, Monkey. This is a working flour mill. Nobody lives here. Why don't you head inside and find Jim, who will tell you more?
Great. Jim?
Adventures.
Oh, there's a lot of stairs in this windmill, Jim.
Yes, and you're only halfway up.
Am I?
Yes, but this is the most important floor because this is where we make the flour.
What's this place called?
It's called the stone floor.
The stone floor?
And these are the stones. These are the millstones.
They're enormous.
They are. They weigh nearly 3/4 of a ton each. They're really heavy.
So how does the wheat turn into flour?
Right. So you see this? This is the wheat.
Oh,
We separate all the grains off it and we bring the grain into the windmill and it comes up on this chain hoist, up onto the floor above us,
right.
and they come down the chute,
Down the chute.
into the hopper, and the grain drops through into here. When the millstone's turning, it shakes all the grain down between the 2 millstones, and that's where they're ground into flour.
Oh, but how does that happen? What makes the millstones go round?
You've seen the sails of the windmill, haven't you?
All 8 of them, yes.
That's right. We saw them outside. And look, if you look out of the window, you can see one there. Now, when the wind's blowing, the sails turn.
Right.
That makes this large wheel turn.
Oh, wow, it's enormous.
It is. And when this turns, it turns this,
There's a little one.
which drives down. And look, you follow it down, and you can see it's attached to this stone. So when that goes round, the stone goes round.
That's amazing. So the wind is so powerful, it makes the heavy millstones turn around.
It is, but today the magic's not happening, is it? Because the wind's not blowing enough to turn the sails, but we have an engine which can turn our stones downstairs.
That's brilliant.
Do you want to come and see it?
I'd love to.
Then come on then.
Downstairs. Downstairs.
Look at this machine. When the engine's running, the wheels turn the cogs, which turn the millstones. This means this machine can grind wheat even when the wind isn't blowing.
And look, here's the flour.
Oh, yes, that's amazing. Oh, I'm sorry, Jim. So what do you do with the flour?
We make it into bread.
Oh, that looks tasty. Oh, thank you for teaching me about windmills. Let's see what windy creations the Milkshakers are making, shall we?
Adventures.
Today, the Milkshakers are making their very own windmills. They start with a square piece of paper and a pencil with a rubber on the end. That's it, pass them down. Everyone got one? Great. They draw a line from the corners of the paper towards the centre. Oh, but not the whole way, just halfway. Mr. Baker then comes around with a pair of scissors and cuts along the lines. You'll need a grown-up to help you out with this bit. Now it's time for the Milkshakers to fold every other corner into the centre to create the sails of the windmill. That's it, you're doing great. You need a grown-up again for the next bit. Mr. Baker takes a pin and pokes it through the sails and into the rubber on the end of the pencil. Oh, it looks like these windmills are almost finished, so now it's time to test them and see if they really work. Wow, they do! Look how they spin when the Milkshakers blow on them.
Those windmills are wonderful. Well done, Milkshakers.
Oh, I had great fun exploring Heckington Windmill today.
Me too. Can you remember what we've learned?
Oh, yes, I can. The arms on a windmill are called sails.
Very good.
Windmills help us create flour to make bread and cakes.
Well done. One more thing.
Ooh,
What did the Milkshakers show you?
Oh, yes. Windmills use energy from the wind to turn the sails. And we can make our own wind by blowing.
Fantastic, Monkey. Why don't we give Windmills an Amazing Adventures stamp?
Ha-ha! Yes. Can we go and make some banana bread now?
Sounds good to me. Time for us to go. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Hey, what will we see? Hey,